Turn to Iran, and the other thing Flynn says is that he sees Iran as a bigger threat because of their presence throughout the region, and now their presence in Iraq, fighting ISIS, the Badr Corps, essentially Iranian-run, leading the show against this fight in Tikrit. And now you have this Arab coalition that is trying to come together, and Iran is on the ground in Iraq and throughout the region.
Imagine what the Gulf Arabs are thinking. Here's the administration, the U.S. administration. It comes and says, we want you to join a coalition against ISIS. Then they look at what's happening in Iraq, where a famously malicious and extremely effective Revolutionary Guard commander, who incidentally is responsible for hundreds of American deaths during the Iraq War, is now in Iraq openly consulting with the Iraqi officials and openly running the attack on Tikrit. And it's not only the Badr brigades, it's not only the proxy Shiite militias that are involved, it is also actual Iranian troops, Iranian Revolutionary Guards, who are in charge of the artillery. So the Saudis, who see Iran correctly as the threat to the entire region, they want to subjugate it, they want to go nuclear, and they now have overriding influence in Baghdad and Damascus, in Lebanon and in Yemen, and they see that their airstrikes are essentially airstrikes in support of Iran's taking over Iraq. It is a nightmare, it's a paradox, it's an irony, and the reason is, and this is why they're so angry at the Obama administration, this is the work of the Obama administration. It evacuates Iraq, Iran comes in, it's essentially running the place, and it's now about to be legitimated as a nuclear power.
So we're sitting at the table negotiating this deal, and by all reports, Chuck, it's getting closer between the U.S. and Iran. Secretary Kerry goes to Saudi Arabia. The state visit before Secretary Kerry is the Prime Minister of Pakistan. So message sent that, hey, you signed this deal, we're going nuclear, another Pakistan nuclear country.
Yes, the point being that Pakistan could sell an off-the-shelf nuclear weapon to their fellow Sunnis, the Saudis. And I couldn't quite tell whether this was a live threat that the Saudis were making or just an effort to put more pressure on Kerry to either sign a better deal or not sign one at all. But it was also interesting what the Saudis were emphasizing in these talks, which was the subversion, the role of Iran in the Shiite regions of Yemen and Bahrain, and what they're really afraid of, their own oil region is populated by Shiites, which is the ultimate target that Iran is aiming at.
This arms race is happening.
The arms race is already happening. There's a lot of talk about a prospective nuclear arms race in the region. It's already happened. Does anybody think the Saudis really have been sitting back to wait to see if Iran has breakout capacity? It's happening now, and I think this visit suggests as much.